Smell that? Fall fishing. It's in the air, baby.
There he is. Oh, that's a better fish there. Yeah, son. Oh, getting off to an early start here. We got a. That is good one there, dude. That's so fatty. Yeah. Oh, that was gonna be a beautiful bite. Oh, I got him anyway.
I love it. Love it. Love it. It's finally starting to cool off a little bit. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of cool weather. I really don't like cold at all. I mean, not at all. I dread it. Man, we needed a break. It's been hot. It's been 95, 92, 93 every single day for like the last, I mean, it's October right here in South Carolina, but the fishing is fished much more like August. It's finally cooling down, so we get to get out there and finally talk fall fishing. I haven't did any videos yet on fall fishing. You know why? Because we ain't had any fall fishing, none at all. It's been just like fishing August, end of July and August is what it's been fishing more like. So now that the temperatures are starting to drop a little bit, we're starting to get that fall turnover that you always hear a little bit about. We'll do another video about that here in the next couple weeks. We're starting to get some cool weather. The fish are finally starting to bite. So we're gonna walk you guys through one of my trips here at Lake Hartwell, where we just go out and catch some fish, having fun with my buddy Joe Snyder, an angler development trip, and things got really fun. It was a really good day on the water. We caught a lot of fish. I'm gonna walk you through exactly how we caught all of our fish.
Oh yeah, you did lose a big one. I remember that. It was a daggum good one too. Yeah, we did a little everything that day, if I'm not mistaken. There he is. Oh, they're right there in front of me, out there. That's a little better one there. Heck yeah. Ooh. Oh, don't come off. They're bad about coming off on that jerkbait. Oh, yeah, that is a good one. If I can keep him on. Oh, I got him.
That's a big fish.
Yeah, it is a big one for this time of year, I'm telling you. Oh, he hit it. He hit it. Must have been, oh God, dude, it was a striper. Oh, dude, the freaking striper. Oh God. Dude, I threw that thing out there. Oh crap.
Alright, let's lift it.
That's not what I wanted to do. Oh crap. Hung up. I mean, oh. Dude, that was the next cast. Awesome. Just threw it right out there. Oh, they're all under the boat and everything. God, that's a big old strike. You got him? Oh, you got him? Dude, what a striper. That's a pretty daggone big one.
Oh, dude, they're following.
Yeah, I know, they do that all the time.
That's a good striper, dog.
I got a big old striper on, dude. Throwing that jerkbait, he almost ripped the freaking rod out of my hand. I have no idea. We don't have any nets. Look at that thing, dude. Oh God. Oh, let's see how I can get this thing in the boat.
Down here, brother.
Yeah. Look at, I mean, he's got every treble hook.
We're gonna try to get this guy so he can get phenomenal.
Oh, there they go, dude. There they go. Let's just put this thing up. We'll get a picture later. Throw it. Can you reach it from here? Dude, they're over there big time. They're over there. Big time. Dude, you'll get your hand ripped off over there. Oh, dude, look at him. Look at him. Oh! Get in there, Joe. Oh, got him. I got him. Get in there, Joe. Get in there. That's a bass that time. It's a bass. Look at all the shad that freaking thing is spitting up. Where's my freaking phone? Oh, that's cool. Get in there, hold in there.
You know, fall time, when you're talking about fall time fishing, fish are feeding. They're going to be eating. Anytime you got a transitional season, when you're going from summer to fall, when you're going from spring or winter to spring, those are probably some of the most drastic feeding periods of the year. When you have those usually the weather patterns are a little bit more drastic during the fall or than they are from going from spring to summer. As likewise when you're going from fall to winter, the weather patterns aren't quite as drastic. You know, we just had Hurricane Michael just came through, and literally instantly we went from having 90-degree temperatures to now we're having lows in the mornings are in the low 50s, mid 50s, and the highs are only in the 60s. It had a lot of wind, a lot of rain. That instantly dropped that water temperature really fast. So things are starting to change. Getting the water turnover, we're getting a little bit of wind. We've had a lot of 90-degree days with no wind at all, but that's starting to change real fast. So
I thought you weren't here, you idiots.
Oh, man.
There he is. That's a good one too. Not really. Look at all the fish behind that thing. Good grief, dude. There was 30 of them with him. It won't hit you. Oh, they're all behind it. Don't stop it. If you can, don't stop it. They like it moving. Believe, as dumb as that sounds. They like. Yeah. Yeah, he wants, like, he's trying to, like, just kill it, so, like, make him not kill it, so he'll come back and try to kill it. If he kills it, then he loses interest.
Ah, okay, now that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, all right, got that one, let's go to the next one. Look at all the fish under this freaking bass boat of ours. Oh my gosh. It is a freaking, oh my God.
So let's look at some of the baits that I like to throw when you're talking about fall time fishing. Now, of course, when you're talking about baits, when you're talking about fall time fishing, that's going to be somewhat relative to where you live in the country, what species of bass you're actually fishing for, and just what the overall layout of where the water that you're fishing. But predominantly where I live, I'm fishing for spotted bass. All right. Predominantly, we have a good largemouth population as well, but where I'm going today and where I'll be fishing for the most part during the fall time of the year is going to be spotted bass. Clear water, deep water, and open water. So these baits that I'm about to show you are definitely more conducive for catching spotted bass. They're more conducive for catching open water fish, and they're more conducive to catching fish that are chasing shad. Alright, in this video you're about to watch, you're going to see I'm going to do a lot of damage on this little guy right here. This is just a little round ball jig head and a boot tail swim bait. We'll talk a little bit more about that in depth. But the one reason I like to throw this guy right here is because it just catches them, number one. Number two, I can go from fishing on the bottom to fishing it for schooling fish, to fishing around docks, to fishing it out in open water. It's a great search bait. So that little guy right there, Z-Man Slim Swims, we'll talk a little bit more in depth about it in just a second. Also, you're going to see me throwing Old Faithful a lot. Got my jackhammer here rigged up. Uh-oh, there's a sinker there. What's going to be on the other end? Of course, just old drop shot worm. You see it right there. That's always a good bait to fish when you're talking about fall fishing, and it's really just about any time of the year. I can't really think of any time of the year where throwing this guy right here is not a good idea. Different color jerk baits today. This is one of the guys that I really like right here. I always like to have a couple different color choices. You can see I definitely use this one a little bit more. This is one that's custom painted by my buddy at Rainbow Baits right here. This is just a more of a ghost shad color. I'm not really sure what he calls this done. He paints so many different colors. I'm not really sure what color he calls that, but golly, it looks good. I mean, look at that thing. Is that not pretty or what? But that's just my #1 jerkbait choice right here. It looks exactly like threadfin shad, which is predominantly what these fish will be feeding on this time of the year.
Oh, look at that big old son of a gun chasing that thing in. Good grief. Did he get it? Oh. Good grief, that was a good one. Oh, look at him again. He came back up at it again. Ah.
Oh, shit.
It's all good. Oh, I see him on the graph now, though. God, dude, I had him. Dude, is that cool or what? Yeah, dude. That's actually a good one. I tell you, it was a big one. I saw him, like he swam, he followed it in. It's not that big, but it's one of the better ones we caught anyway. I saw him follow it in and I dropped it, right?
Great color on it.
It is. Cool.
Regardless of the fact if you're here or not,
Yeah.
I would go up towards that grass up there.
Yeah.
Flip on that grass.
All right, so it's good you say that. So you have to consider what you're fishing for too. You're fishing for spotted bass here. If you're fishing for largemouth, they'd probably be good. Spotted bass don't really do. That ain't them. They're more like gangsters. So they get out here in the open, clear water and corral and eat bait fish. They don't sit behind things, wait for something to swim by and eat it with their big mouth like largemouth do. So it just doesn't really work like that fishing for spotted bass. They're gonna come up behind us.
Right there. Right behind it.
They sure are. Right. They always do. There he is. It's a better one if it's not a striper. If it's not a striper, that's a better one. You got the slim swims on?
No, I got the middle.
I don't know what that is. If it's a bass, it's a big one. It's a better bass. Slow it down a little bit too fast. Just steady wind back to the boat. They won't come all the way to the surface to get it. They'll come up higher, but yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Yeah. He's a picture guy. Yeah, that's a nice one. Oh yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Much better. That's a 2.5, 2 3/4. You just have to weed through those guys till you get to the right size. Themselves, I mean, I would never, like, we're just fishing over treetops in 60 foot of water. There's nothing, like, I would never, hey Joe, you want to jump over here on these treetops in the middle of nowhere? They just kind of showed themselves. Yeah, you don't need just bass. I caught them on these 8 spinning rod with 8-pound tests. Bigger than that. There you go. Small one there. Yeah, that's a small baby. Spitting up all those shad though. Uh-oh. Look right there. Look, dude, those are big bass. Those are bass. Those are not stripers. I don't know who's on top or what, but I don't know, but let's just catch one. Just get bit. Oh, Dude, they're out here. Oh, he ought to knock the freaking line back to Seaguar right there. They ought to call me and be like, Brian, well, looks like we got some of your line down here. We're wondering what's going on. Yeah.
So that's a little look at some of the baits we're going to use here. That's not a big selection of baits. What I like about those 3 baits, a jerk bait, a swim bait, you know, you could throw a top water in there or a hard swim bait if you would like, but I really have a lot of confidence in my jerk bait, the swim bait, and the drop shot. I use the drop shot when I see fish on the graph. I'll drop it down and catch it to it, you know, just drop it right down under the boat. But I can also kind of use that guy to cast. If I notice the fish are kind of staying down on the bottom, I'll use that drop shot a little bit more. If I want to use the swim bait, that's going to be my search bait. The swim bait and the jerk bait are going to be my search baits. If I pull up to a hump, those fish are typically, if they're there, they're going to bite. They're either going to bite or they're not. If they're not going to bite, I'm not going to stay there 30, 40 minutes waiting for them to bite. And if they are, they're going to jump on it right away. They're going to show themselves. They really can't hide this time of the year because they stay high in the water column, and they're most likely feeding a lot this time of the year, and they feed during the daytime during the daytime, which is really key. So they're going to show themselves. They're going to come up schooling. I'm going to see them on my locator. It's hard for them to hide this time of the year because they're so active. So if I take just a couple baits that I've got a lot of confidence in, that's going to be really the best way to make this approach. Move a lot. Use your big motor. Use your trolling motor. Move quickly. I don't stay in anywhere very long at all. I like to keep the boat moving. I like to keep my trolling motor moving and my baits moving when you're talking about fall time fishing on a spotted bass fishery.